Celebrities are taking to social media to express their outrage over the death of 22-year-old Mahsa Amini, an Iranian woman who was killed by the country's morality police for improperly wearing her hijab, a violation of Iran's strict dress codes for women in public. According to a United Nations report, Amini collapsed at a detention center after spending 3 days in custody of Iran's morality police, and then died after being transferred to a hospital. The report said Amini was severely beaten by Iranian authorities during her detention. Bella Hadid, Justin Bieber, Jessica Chastain, and many more celebs, public figures and politicians have taken to social media in the last week to share Amini's story, and share support for the women of Iran amid her tragic death, and the protests that have followed. Hadid sent blessings to Amini's loved ones after the news broke, adding that the 22-year-old did not deserve what happened to her. #Msamini just wow, broken heart, rest in peace. #Msamini you did not deserve this. Sending blessings to her family and loved ones, the supermodel wrote, alongside a photo of Amini in a slideshow from Middle East Matters, which explained, in detail, what happened to Amini and how the world can help spread her story. Hadid's Rami co-star, Rami Youssef, also showed support in his Instagram stories, sharing Hadid's post, as well as calling attention to the growing uprising in Iran. Bieber voiced his support for the people of Iran on his Instagram stories, reposting Eva Mendes' post about the tragedy, which featured a photo of a protester holding up a poster with Amini's face on it. For Chastain's part, the Eyes of Tammy Faye actress lent her voice to the conversation by tweeting in support for the women of Iran and demanding an end to the violence against them. Mahsa Amini is an Iranian woman who was beaten to death last week in a re-education center for not wearing her hijab correctly, Chastain wrote. Her death led to thousands of Iranians taking to the streets, demanding an end to violence and discrimination against women. Top chefs Padma Lakshmi also took to social media, recording a video in which she called attention to Amini's story, and called on her followers to lend their support to the women of Iran who are protesting for their freedom, by donating to Iran Rights. Everywhere we turn, women's self-determination and autonomy is under threat. In America, we're dealing with the right to bodily autonomy, and in Iran, women are in the streets protesting for their rights, Lakshmi began. My heart and prayers go out to Mahsa Amini's family, and all of the courageous, brave protesters in Iran fighting for equality for women, and an end to religious extremist rule. See more celeb reactions to Amini's death below. Beyoncé and Barbra Streisand both call for justice amid ongoing protests. This video is unavailable because we were unable to load a message from our sponsors. If you are using ad blocking software, please disable it and reload the page.